Second half action ready to kick off. La Roca FC in the red and black against Real Colorado. All white, obviously going from left to right. We will keep you updated here because a cold front is moving through a little bit. It's not that it's going to be really cold or drastic changes, but the wind might become a little bit of a factor into the second half here and maybe into our next game as La Roca looks in the back with Hanna Reid. They'll try and go in there in high pressure taken by Bodie. She'll get it in here to Totten on the turnover here. La Roca recovers for the moment. There is the substitutes, and Mark, when we look at it here, as I understand they're being read off to everyone, we'll let that go. So with those changes that are going to be made, could be a bit of a factor. A full bench here for Real Colorado, but La Roca only had a couple of players, 13 on their roster today.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to make too much of a difference. I mean, first of all, these girls are in such good shape. Secondly, the girls usually only carry traveling rosters of maybe up to like 16 players, so they're used to playing with short benches. And then the other thing I'd say is, you know, both of these teams play and train at altitude, and it's a cool day, so I don't think the Florida weather is that much of a factor, and they're, as I said, very well prepared from a physical standpoint, not only in terms of the fitness work that they do, but in the way that their clubs take care of them and teach them how to prepare for games, how to get enough sleep, how to eat right, and the correct nutrition, and everything like that as well is really important for both of these academies.
Well, Boyden down to the wing. Boyden will try and get it across, and the deflection out by Lawson Willis will be a corner kick here for La Roca.
I think the one difference between the two benches is that Real Colorado have Haley Harnish on their bench, who came in the second half of their last game and scored 2 stunning goals to give them the 2-0 victory. So she's a game changer that Real Colorado have at their disposal.
This will be taken by Dudley. Onto the foot of Kafusi. Back out to Dudley. Dudley across. Headed away. It's going to come down to the foot. And it will bounce up. And that was Nicole Ray, one of the substitutions that came in. Back to the goalkeeper. Also coming on is Kylie Olson for La Roca. Here's a chance now as Kafusi with that shot. To deflect, and does it dip down in time? No, but it will be a corner kick for La Roca, second of the half.
Now, I believe Haley Harnish was one of the subs at halftime because Hannah Joella is on the bench, and that's usually their like-for-like swap.
Looks like Caitlin Richens also came off for La Roca. So they've made both their subs. Here's a corner to be taken. Left foot, driven near post. First one there, but it's going to come right back out to Ray. The header back across doesn't go through, and now it's cleared away by Real Colorado. The runner on the far side, great ball by Bodie. Looking outside the box is going to be close, and it's a good tackle by Droich. Droich got there just about the same time as did
Harnish.
It was Harnish, yeah, you're right.
What a great ball, though, from Bodie. If you're going to be so ridiculously critical, maybe it was too far out in front, allowing the keeper to come off her line, but just that vision to see that when there was 4 players across and she's running 1-on-4, to see that the space was open behind them and to get that ball into the space for the run of Harnish was excellent work from Bodie. I've been very impressed, not only her ability to take players on and beat them off the dribble, but her vision as well when in full flight.
Near side, Esquivel. Caitlin Esquivel with a run being chased. It's sent up the field a little bit. Yogers will get there first for La Roca. Yogers will be taken down by Bodie, and it will be a free kick here for La Roca. So it'll be Kafusi. Kind of alternating with Hanna Reid, who goes up as the target person. Kafusi, obviously, the target usually. But, well, this is 5 yards away, and you can see Bodie's going to get a card. That 10-yard wall ended up being about 4 yards away when she turned her back.
Oh, the referee just saying, what can I do? By the book, I have to show this yellow. The question is, had the referee marked off the 10 yards for Bodie the first time around? Because if he had and she left it, then it's definitely a yellow. But right now, the Real Colorado bench having a word with the fourth official saying, he never marked it off.
I agree with that, but she did take 3 or 4 steps forward before jumping into it. So I don't think he was wrong for it, but I agree with your assessment. Because you would like to see that. So she had just turned, but I think it was a 3 to 4 yard approach of running at that issued the card. Not so much the fact that it hit her from a distance that wasn't marked away, but it is cleared away, and now Real Colorado pushing the ball out there. There is the substitute, Haley Harnish, and it will be a foul behind the ball here, and it will be a free kick or actually, I guess that did go over the far sideline, so it'll be a throw-in. Nice turn, nice run by Real Colorado. Open in front, Bodie, saved by Droich. It's still free, cleared away.
Droich has been excellent in the La Roca goal. Thought perhaps should have pulled the trigger a bit quicker.
Some great individual work to get down on the cross.
Well, that's what Harnish provides for you off the bench. Real Colorado have 3 wingers in the same mold. And so it's so dangerous when you have 2 of them that can do that, but when you have a third, you can bring off the bench who provides that skill as well. It's going to cause trouble for teams.
That's sent down the line. It's not going to stay in.
But I think if you talk to the Real Colorado coaching staff, they tell you we have 3 starting wingers and only 2 positions for them.
Boy, there was the through the legs, and now just finding that. Bodie on the first touch. If you have a complaint, probably not setting her up exactly where she needed to be, but was able to get the shot on goal. Droich in good position. Here's Totten. Out to Harnish. Overlapping on the far side is Atkins. Leah Atkins marked out there by Tatton. Just gets the ball across. It's free 18. La Roca out towards midfield where Kafusi will take it.
Good from Kafusi. Turn and come back with it.
Lots of white shirts behind the ball, so force her to do that, but she keeps it. Played into the box, and it's going to make its way into Makowicz, who will quickly throw it out here to Bodie. Little room on the far side. Harnish. Go at the defender. Cuts back into the box. Cleared out. Will be a corner kick. Good run by Haley Harnish. And a reminder here as we're scoreless in the 55th minute that Real Colorado only needs a draw to advance in their group. Currently sitting atop with 6 points, 2 wins and no draws, where La Roca has a win and a draw, so they would need the win in order to win the group. Here's the corner. Sent high, penalty spot over the head. Now it's out at the foot, and the shot through, and it's a goal! Goal for Real Colorado, and it is Alexis Wessler with the right foot from 20.
Oh, that's why you have a player hanging out at the top of the box. Ball fell to her, and she made absolutely no mistake. Really hard for George to get to that, not only because it struck so well, but because it goes right through that mass of bodies, probably unsighting her a bit too. But you can't ask a player to strike it any better than this.
There's the corner that hung up, and there it was. First time, great first touch. And
I think you got it right on the head there. Great first touch. It's all about when the ball comes to you like that, sorting your feet out so you can get the shot off as quickly as possible. And Wessler did just that.
So La Roca finds themselves needing 2. Into the area. It's going to go over. On the run in is Yogers, but it is cleared away. And Yogers will get called for the foul.
It's one of those things, too. We talked about the fact that Real Colorado only needs a draw, so every goal that they score kind of almost counts as 2 at this point.
You're right. Absolutely it does. Or 1.1.
There we go, yeah. The minute I said that, I knew I was in trouble.
Well, it's not there. You know what? I always go, because you always say...
Here come the Facebook comments.
It's like a critical away goal when you start talking about the competitions around.
The first goal counts as 2.
Yes.
Second goal, not so much.
Yes.
I understand that La Roca would have to score 3, but...
Because when I go 1.1, well, what happens if they score 10? Is it worth 11? No. You don't see 10 every day. How about 1.00001?
Either way, Real Colorado has a cushion.
They've got work to do as La Roca.
The thing I love about this side is they're going to continue to go forward. They're not going to change the way they play just because now they can afford to give up a goal.
And it's competed well. We'll go out for another corner kick. Last corner, they converted into the lead for the game here. And I think, Mark, we've seen enough of this up and down that certainly the task is tougher for La Roca, but it's not impossible. A second goal would probably make it... there's a lot of time left, but you would hate to think you would not want to fall behind by 2 if you're La Roca in this one.
No, of course, it makes the task exponentially harder. But Real Colorado are going to push for that. However, I think when you have a player like Kafusi up top, anything's possible.
Absolutely. This one again to Wessler, this time off the left foot. It will deflect to Bodie. Bodie will try and curl it. It will save, and now the shot, but it's offside. The rebound is offside. Taunton was there. What a great save by Joyce as Bodie tried to go in. She tipped it up off the crossbar, and as it fell down, when Taunton's there, the flag came up. And there's a turnover here. And it's a shot off and wide. So just as soon as we're watching the replay there, boy, oh boy, there's a couple of chances now for Real Colorado. La Roca has to get things going back their way.
Credit La Roca here, though. Look how quickly they made the adjustment. The ball came back out to Wessler again, but this time they closed her down. However, they didn't close down Bodie. And Taunton unlucky to be offside.
Great save by Joyce.
Taunton could have 2 or 3 goals today. Hasn't been able to really get her efforts on target, but the thing you have to say is she's done a great job to put herself in those positions to get those chances.
Good job on the corner by Lily Boyden, who very dangerous earlier. When she gets the ball at her feet, she's been a creative player here for La Roca. She gets a corner kick in this instance. And it will be a corner taken by Nicole Ray. Ray will set it up, left foot in swinger. 60th minute. Hanks high. Ball's over the head. It's a goal for La Roca. They've got the equalizer. We've got ourselves more excitement here from the Premier Sports Campus. Didn't see who got it, but it certainly looks like it may be Boyden who's getting the congratulations.
Wonderful work to not let the heads drop, come back right down the other end, and give themselves the lifeline that they need to keep this game going. So take a look, ball sent into the mix. Anytime you get a quality service, anything can happen. Real Colorado unable to deal with it. Makowicz came out and missed it.
And it was Boyden. Yeah, that is the key. The goalkeeper, you go out, just kind of a little collision with the team.
Bumped off the ball by Kafusi. Legally, says the referee. Makowicz, you could see her holding her arms out saying, hey, you know, I would have gotten to that if I wasn't bumped. But nevertheless, La Roca right back in it. Real Colorado do have that crutch they can lean on, but you certainly don't want to end any game in a tie. Even if it's going to get you through, you're still going to leave with a bitter taste in your mouth.
So it's Harnish. On the high side goes at the defender. Well stepped in that time. Set back up the field. Room for Ray. Now they'll send it down the field. Boyden giving chase. Back into Yogres. Can't slot it through to Kafusi. Second ball. Cut inside. Down the line. And there's the trip. So Real Colorado, you're at the sub. As Totten will come out. They'll bring in Jaslyn Ellis, who will assume that striker position. Got another number out there for Real Colorado. Still trying to figure that out. 19. Don't know if we have that. So try not to misidentify the player. That through ball. There's a chance now for Real as they get back to their goalkeeper. They'll reset. And then to the feet of Makowicz up the field. Back across. Wessler will push it up. Wessler has the goal for Real. Both number 11s, Lily Boyden for La Roca. There's Real looking forward. Just behind Meg Bodie. Dropped into space for Yogers. Yogers just beyond Kafusi. It's Nicole Ray. That ball played long. It's going to be chased down. Peyton Anderson running back towards her own goal. Being zoned up, but still lots of red jerseys to help her get out. There's a turn. Lily Boyden. Boyden into the box. Boyden looking to cross. Kafusi. And it will go off of Taliana Kafusi as her shot deflects off Real Colorado. It'll be a corner kick. So we found out KK is our number 19. She's out there, but La Roca looking dangerous here, and it will be a right-footed in-swinging corner, and it will be Yogers who will take this. They scored on their last corner. It was the opposite side. This one hung up, punched away strongly, but it's still high, and now the second ball collected by Makowicz, and it will be a foul on La Roca, or maybe something hit in the head. They want to check to see if it is. Yeah, I believe it was as Makowicz came in strong with the punch, maybe went over the head of one of the players, but not enough to get attention, but certainly enough to ask if she's okay.
I think the referee doing absolutely the right thing there. So another good corner kick came in, and this time nobody getting the body on Makowicz. There you see the player holding her head, and good header by Kafusi, but Makowicz was there to make the save.
Little space rundown by Lassiter. It'll be a throw in.
Come on, you on the side.
Thing I'm enjoying from Lassiter is that whenever Bodie comes inside, Lassiter is getting to the wing. And that's how she's won the throw in so deep in La Roca's end. Good turn as well. That's going to be a free kick.
Annie. Leah, you go? You go? Hey. You know what?
So the free kick.
Hey.
We'll push it a little further towards the line.
Annie. On the ground. Hey, attack it.
Has Harnish.
No, get it up. Come on, Malia. Bring it in there.
We'll take this curled in near post. It's going to bounce free. Second ball onto the right foot. The shot saved by Droich. Good shot out there on target, but Droich is up to task there as KK got that shot off.
Yeah, it was a hint of a handball right there, but play goes on it. A lovely touch from KK to set herself up for that shot. Evades that defender and just hit it right down the goalkeeper's alley.
Go on, KK.
Real name, Michaela
Ferrudo,
but goes by KK, so. However, she's really helped to cement the midfield for Real Colorado since coming on as a sub. She's done a good job.
Bodie on the far side. She'll take the corner.
KK, come on. Be on your toes. Drive it in there.
Towards the top of the 18.
White.
KK tries to go wide. Now the second ball is struck over the crossbar.
You know what it is that Real Colorados, they're not dangerous on the first ball. They're first to the second ball, which La Roca are not getting cleared. And that's the third or fourth opportunity that they've had from these quarter kicks where the ball's been played at the top of the box and only Real Colorado players are winning it.
Yeah.
If I'm La Roca, I'm making the adjustment where, yeah, we need players to mark, but we're winning those aerial battles. Let's keep somebody right at the top of the 18 to disrupt those balls back.
Hold into that spot, that's for sure. It's Jaslyn Ellis. And will it deflect? No, it'll be a goal kick as the corner appeal is not heard.
You can kind of see the coaches on the bottom left of your screen throwing their hands out saying, oh, that was definitely a corner kick.
Inside Meg. Read it. Go then.
Yogers.
Go. Come on in.
Get him.
We cross 70 on the clock.
Come
We're tied at 1. Result stands as it is, and it will be Real Colorado play on it, although as La Roca was expecting the handball call, the advantage was given. However, as the ball bounced up, when they stopped, it is whistled. As that ball popped up and hit Lassiter on the arm.
Really enjoying the way La Roca plays. So efficient in how they attack. Still every single chance to grab the winner in this game as it hangs in the balance.
Played into the box. That one's shot, and it's going to roll out wide as Makowicz will let it roll.
Good effort, though. We talk about that second ball. This time it's La Roca who's getting to it at the top of the box. Better shot might be a different story.
La Roca out of Kaysville, Utah. I'm going to guess that's a suburb of Salt Lake City.
It's a big state.
It is a big state. Back up the field. Header won by Reid. Be played back to Reid under pressure. It calmly finds her midfielder out. Near side is Dudley. Dudley run off the ball. Good job by Wessler. Go out. Reminder, the Winter Cup, the result of the fall qualifying, where you had the 32 teams into these 8 groups of 4. From here, we'll see one winner of each group advance to the spring championship for the Cup. On the back post, and it's a shot. It's going to be a goal for La Roca. They've taken a 2-1 lead in the 73rd minute on a ball that just agonizingly sat across there before it was finished.
Yeah, it was just quickest to it. Makowicz stayed on her line, came out just a split second too late. And La Roca able to take full advantage.
That may have been Nicole Ray. There's another look at it.
Once again, it's Kafusi winning a very important ball and then popping up at the back post, the substitute Olsen, and just guiding it underneath the oncoming Makowicz.
Kylie Olsen has given them a 2-1 lead, and all of a sudden, for the first time, Real Colorado finds themselves looking up in the group if we were to look at live standings.
Credit to Kafusi there, though, winning that header. And then just nobody marking the runner at the back post. Somebody needs to be tracking that runner. It's a bit too easy for Olsen in the end, even though it's never an easy task to beat Makowicz.
That one shot on net and tipped over by Droich. Droich has made some fantastic saves, that one included.
Yeah, Droich has been playing wonderful. Credit to Reid as well. Her balls into the box from deep have been excellent. That's a center back who got forward in order to serve that ball from which La Roca scored. He's done a really good job not only dealing with this Real Colorado offense, but then getting forward as well. And just Droich watching that one all the way, getting up and doing what she has to do to preserve this lead for La Roca. But yeah, if La Roca does win and goes through, somebody should be buying her a milkshake when all is said and done at the end of the game.
Absolutely. And to the point is, that's the one thing for the typical female goalkeeper, they're a little shorter. And that was a fantastic save to tip that over the bar. That one tipped on, second ball on the far side. Now played back in, and it's free into the 6 and cleared out by La Roca. Now Kafusi looking to see where Makowicz was. Didn't go on there. She's going to take on 2 defenders. Only has 1 in front, but she is able to try and find it back for Yogerst. The collision will be a free kick for La Roca.
And Kafusi doing her job to perfection. This is where she becomes so important because 2 things are going to happen. One, she's either going to receive the ball in space because so many Real Colorado players are going to be pressing up looking for the equalizer, or two, she's going to get the ball with a chance to hit on the counter herself.
And here's the chance, and it's again free. You know, we've seen that player drop back behind the goalkeeper. We've already seen one kicked off the line for La Roca. That time it was help cleared. Here's a good chance now for, if they go on net, it's Nicole Ray. Left foot will curl it and into the breadbasket of Makowicz.
It's a good idea, just needs a bit more power on it. Sometimes when you have a keeper line up in the center like that, you can kind of pick out where you want to go as long as you get it past the wall.
With enough strength, that's for sure. Here's the forward, Ellis, who's dispossessed.
It's Reid again stepping into the midfield. This is where she's in a little bit of trouble, but a great job by La Roca players to drop into her position as she went forward.
On the high side is Bodie. Bodie on the right foot. That shot is blocked, and it will go off of La Roca. It'll be a throw in for Real Colorado. We have a injured player there in the back. It's Lawson Willis, who's limping around, but she's telling the ref she's okay.
It's a good job by the ref, though, to notice the injury and make sure that the player's all right. It's the second time he's done that now, and I think he's handled it really well.
Here's Kafusi. Yogers. The run from the back is Esquivel. Esquivel looking for a target in the box. She's going to go for Kafusi. It's a little strong. So the goal kick will be Real Colorado, 77th minute. La Roca currently on top of this group with 2 wins and a draw. Of course, that is live standings. That is not the second win, not there yet. But they do lead this one 2-1 as Real Colorado back into Bodie. To Ellis.
Great reverse
Ellis
ball.
is no foul. Good tackle.
No foul. No turn. No turn. No foul.
Some high pressure from Real Colorado and
Meg, I said hi.
be a La Roca throw.
Listen to me now.
Someone packed the wrong wardrobe for Esquivel, the alternate red jersey there, but across the sleeves. She has it now. Of course, if I'm Esquivel, I'm saying the other 10 packed the wrong wardrobe. Wrong uniform. That one played towards the corner. Cut inside, looking for Bodie. Off her line is Droich. Droich able to get to it first. And
Yeah, Bodie's going to be in trouble here, I think, because, well, you hope she's not. That's her. If she gets a yellow here, this is Bodie. That's her second.
That's her second yellow.
And that's big because
Bodie.
she did fly in with the studs up as she was going for the ball. I don't think the ref has realized it, and Bodie's off, and that's going to make the task, from a molehill to a mountain for Real Colorado, losing one of their best players.
Playing with 10. Here you can see another look at it here. You can see as Droich is there, the slide in.
Yeah, she has every right to go for the ball, but Droich is coming in. She doesn't try and pull out of that challenge, and her studs are showing a little bit.
So the second yellow will drop Real Colorado down 10-11, down a goal with just over 10 minutes remaining.
Come on, Jackie.
It's a bit harsh of a yellow because she does have every right to go for that ball. I just think it's the way she went in that rubbed the referee the wrong way.
And I think, it's the protecting of it. And, it does kind of go back to the first yellow because you don't want to give up a yellow that easily. And I know you and I don't know if we disagreed on it or not, because certainly she was probably set at about 8 yards on the initial wall. But the problem is she took 3 or 4 steps up. And I think that in itself, because I think if she stands at 8 and turns her back, that's not yellow worthy at that point. But the approach of the ball, and unfortunate for her, that kind of took that next play took her out of that extra competitive moment that she just experienced. So it'll be a free kick here for Real Colorado.
As we head into the final 10 minutes, if I'm Real Colorado, I'm looking to get the ball into the feet of Harnish over on the far side. They've done most of their attacking on this near side, but I think Harnish needs more touches in this game in order to create something for Real Colorado, as they're going to switch up the taker for this free kick.
Well, and it will be number 29. Had a couple of other number changes. This is Jace Holmes, I believe, played back in to the area. Cleared out by La Roca. Into the feet of Yogers. Reid. Ray down the line looking for Boyden. The throw will be Real Colorado's. Up over the top, there's a runner, but it's going to get back to Droich.
Push! Hey! Outside, gotta take a chance. Gotta keep coming. Gotta go man back there. Go on, Grace. Go, everybody! Go. Come on, Jack.
Play down the line. That's great ball for Kafusi. Kafusi steps on it. Kafusi's in on goal. Save by Makowicz, which was huge at this stage.
Yeah, absolutely a wonderful save from the youth national team keeper, but I do want to give Kafusi some credit because so many players, knowing that they had no shot on their right foot, still would have taken it. She knew that the higher percentage opportunity was on her left, and she still went for it, trying to turn it around. Makowicz, who did a great job to get that hand down and push it around the post.
Anchor herself big, forced Kafusi to beat her. She wasn't able to do it there, but it does have a corner kick. They have scored once from one already here. Back out to Ray. Towards Esquivel. And a turnover here. Going back away. A little room on the near side. Dropped in.
Oh, and that's the right idea. Just need to know where the player is making that run and play that pass at the right angle. But still, really good job on the counter attack by Real Colorado. It's just that last pass that went astray.
That'll be another throw for Real Colorado.
Hey! One of you push, let's go. Last thing you go, Ash, you step in there. Last thing you take her. Ash, you can push in.
Held by Ellis. Back across. Challenge won by La Roca. Second ball off the shot. It's going to deflect by Reid. Second ball and now sent all the way up the field. Run onto a little bit of space here for Ray. 2v2 in this situation. He's got Kafusi in the middle. Ray will cut it back onto the left foot, looking for help. Stood up by Real Colorado, now with help. Second ball is Yogers. Yogers back into Ray. All the way across. Good job by La Roca. They'll take the shot, and it will come back in to Makowicz. Drop kick forward. Reid wins that one. Into Ellis. Back out here to Wessler. Wessler drives it in off the knee, and now Reid clears it out.
Wide again. Go,
Far side for Real Colorado as Kaufusi comes back to defend. Played into the box. It's Ellis. It's off there. Now it's cleared out by Reid. Another one cleared off the line. That time, Droid's kind of caught in no man's land. They're able to cover up for their goalkeeper, who's had some huge saves today. This one back across near post, and it's over the top.
Hey, that's good stuff.
Chance that one by KK.
KK, well done. Come on.
86th minute.
You know, we talk about the work of Droich. What about the work of her defense to get in behind her and mop up anything that has gotten past her today? It's been really impressive to watch.
Yeah. One or two kicked off the line, two of them from when she had committed and maybe gone behind her a little bit, but she's made some outstanding saves, but defensively they've been fantastic today, has La Roca.
And now just their ability to keep the ball and possess shows that they know how to play the game more than one way. It's so important to be versatile and to be able to adapt to the situation. And the way that La Roca are possessing the ball here is really nice to watch.
It is really impressive as they work their way out of the back. Obviously with the man advantage, the red card issued in the 80th minute.
That's a great win, though.
To Real Colorado, and now they'll come forward, will Real Colorado. Wessler into Ellis. Ellis with 4 honors, has help wide. She'll feed it out to Lassiter. Lassiter's cross is going to come back into Droich. I think that's...
Well, was that a possible pass back?
I believe that's once you put the ball down.
You can see what the Real Colorado bench thinks of that at the bottom of your screen.
And I think it's actually the second time I've seen that today, Mark, but maybe the referee looked away.
And that's on the 4th official, too. If he sees that, you know, they have an intercom. They can talk to each other.
Do think that was one miss. Should have been possibly an indirect kick for... Let's keep a hand on it. Now, I've been out a little while. This is going to go back across. So don't know the rule, but certainly my belief apparently is shared by the Real Colorado coaching staff as well. There have been little subtle changes in the rules over the last few years, and sometimes it's just a little bit of refreshing or needing of refreshing. So as we've passed the 88-minute mark, Real Colorado needing a goal. That's a errant attempt as they sent bodies forward. Kaufusi will have it. Ball will come to Wessler. Now into Sublet. High side, 1-on-1 with the defender is Harnish. Harnish will cross it in, back post, towards the 6, and it's Reid that's there to clear it out. Here's Ray. Kaufusi. Kaufusi was in space.
Oh, there's a whole far side of the field that she can take the ball to. If I'm one of these players, I'm just drilling it to the far corner. This works as well. But if somebody had taken the space in behind the right back of Real Colorado, it would have been on for La Roca. Instead, we're going the other way.
Well, here's Harnish. And that one will go over the line. Should be a goal kick. Droich lets it go. We're into the 90th minute. Haven't seen a lot of stoppage time, but I do think we'll see at least 2 minutes.
Well, we did have the red card as well.
The red card, so...
2 goals.
2 goals, yeah. So maybe a 3rd minute, but... It's tight matches. That's always seems to be the common numbers. Whistled for the foul is Kaufusi. Real Colorado, trying to feed it into the box. It'll drop in as La Roca brings it out the back. They'll want to maybe start looking at sending it longer at this point. That deflection, trouble into the 18, and it's coming out, and Droich after the header for a teammate. That head backwards as Kafusi will put under pressure Van Cleve. Kafusi and Van Cleve. It's Kafusi who comes away with it. Van Cleve stands her up again. And we'll see Van Cleve with the frustration foul, apparently.
Up, up.
2 minutes. We're into that second minute of stoppage time as well. Desperation for Real Colorado, but they can't get the ball from La Roca. La Roca with fantastic possession, again kept the high side as they try to increase their pressure. It will deflect off, and maybe this opportunity for Real Colorado, but they'll say it was a handball behind it. So the free kick for La Roca as the clock milks down. La Roca under a minute away from possibly winning this group, leading it. The result stands as it is. They will be this group winner. Towards the corner, and it will go off of La Roca. Throw in for La Roca. It's going to come across the box here. Dudley back into Yogerst. Sent back up the field. Dudley comes down with it. Pressured. Now it's a long ball sent in. Final attempt possibly for Real Colorado. That one run down by La Roca, and as it finishes, La Roca against the odds, behind in the standings, behind in the bracket, falling behind 1-0, comes back for a 2-1 victory.